Hey guys, we're live. It's Friday evening, almost 5:30, um, and I think I'm going to read about rabbits, about bunnies. I wrote this last year, um, last June, June 14th, so not quite a year ago, and it's about bunnies. Why I like them? We all like them. Everyone loves a good bunny, and there's no bad bunnies. Um, but this is my particular reason of why. Rabbits aren't the only thing I'm drawn to, obviously. I write about all kinds of stuff. Maybe tomorrow I'll read about ducks. Um, I also have a mushroom blog post that I need to read soon. This, again, was written last year too, in June as well. But this one is about rabbits. So I'm sort of hesitating before I get into it, seeing if anyone pops in to say hi, um, so that they get the whole thing. This, for what I write, is fairly long. Not really long. I generally keep everything under 500 words, but this one's probably pushing close to 500. Um, my preference is brevity. But when I started on a new blog format, um, to get the CEO, which I don't understand, um, but I do know there's a little color coded system with green being the best, and I need to get over 300 words in a blog post in order to get that green mark. So I changed my writing just a bit, maybe for the better, maybe not. Again, I always steer towards brevity, and my favorite writers have always had that sense of brevity to their writing. So let's get to it. To write of rabbits again, thinking of when they first caught my imagination as a child, and seeing them near my grandmother's garden, being the bane of her vegetables and flowers, no fence or wire to keep them out for long. I would set cardboard box traps for them, using a bit of lettuce to lure them beneath the box and trigger the cue to release the stick that held the box in place, effectively catching the rabbit and allowing me to transfer it someplace safe, garden free and in the wild. Except, of course, it never worked. Not a single rabbit ever caught. Here was my earliest experience with a trickster spirit, mischievous, laughing at the human folly of battling nature of any kind. From that point, rabbits always played in my imagination. Storybooks with their mythological adventures shown would pull me into their magical world. Gardens were more than a vegetable patch. It seemed they were portals into the very heart and belief in myth. Even as I grew older, from childhood to teens and then my earliest adult years, they would continue with their trickster role, appearing just as my belief in a magical world was fading in the responsibility of adulthood. Rabbits kept me grounded in the belief of magic and myth, a trickster role throughout my life. For this, I am grateful. Somewhere in my teens, I watched the movie Harvey, late at night, most likely home from a search for a party or other means of spending the infinite energy of those years. No matter what I did, how many parties, alcohol, or drugs, there was an impossible void to fill. The loneliness of youth already in slight shift towards an undertone of depression that would last through much of my life. Again, the trickster, a 6 foot tall rabbit, appeared to Jimmy Stewart's character in his own time of despair. Harvey was a puka, a mischievous character from Celtic lore, and through the screen from my small television, late at night and volume low, magic reappeared. What Harvey did was simply reawaken my curiosity to the mystery of world, of wild places that hold a thin line between an ordinary reality and myth. And that's true magic, life itself, and how everything appears from absolutely nowhere to the exactness of the present moment, continuously, seamlessly, without effort from my end for any of this to occur. Life just appears. and there's nothing more magical. That's the role of a trickster, causing a shift in the view of life, reawakening a sense of magic and connection to the mystery and wildness of the world. I see rabbits almost daily now, more so than ever before, and they always draw me to that thin line connecting me to magic. They are a life theme for me, trickster companions that keep me fully anchored in this mystery. That's it. Bunnies, tricksters, pukas. Um, I love seeing them throughout the day. My favorite time is so early in the morning, well before an hour or more before the sun comes up. And that's when all the world is magical. And a rabbit is not just a rabbit. A rabbit is a trickster, a spirit guide. Easy for me to follow, just with my sight. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not asking for anything. But I follow that rabbit, whichever rabbit I happen to see, as it hops along, minding its own business, but it is showing me again towards those thin places where magic is possible. And I'm talking about that true magic of transformation, that magic of becoming, which is constantly, continuously happening. We are always becoming, even as we lose certain things of the world. I remember that well from my mother's steep but long decline in Alzheimer's. And she would lose a little bit of herself connected to this world, at least. Every day. Every day you could note something that was lost. And yet, as those things were lost, there was something else revealed, and it was essence. The essence of my mother. Who she really, truly was. Not the personality that was a myriad of conditioning and beliefs and opinions, but the true essence of who she was, and it was a beautiful thing to see. I hate the fact that it was Alzheimer's that revealed that, but I love the fact that I get to see it, that I got to see it. Guys, that's it for tonight. Hope you like it. I hope you like rabbits. Leave a comment if you do. Ask a question. Let me know what you think. I would appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care, guys.